Alright.
Match found.
Oh, damn it, Bob.
Move, get up.
I like neon. Bleep.
'Enemies in our way? Hope they like getting hit by lightning. I'm out of here! I'm out of here! Gotta go! Go! Gotta go! Reloading.
Enemy spotted B. Enemy spotted B. Virus tag out. Here.
Don't mess with me.
Last player standing. Spike down B. Thirty seconds left.
Pick something nice to kill them with. It's the least we can do.
Right here.
Weapon here.
Very nice.
Quick feet, quick trigger.
Very nice. Thank you.
spotted A. Plant the spike.
Enemy defender spawn.
Barrier created.
Spike down.
Reloading.
Back up.
Message sent. Enemy spotted mid.
One enemy remaining.
Go, go, go. Give me a moment. Gun here. There we go. Finally cracking their code.
Oh,
Reloading. I'm out of here.
I'm watching
Hable tayo. I'd rather win.
Here.
Feeling set.
Spotted
Cutting the vision.
Reloading.
KG, I have a vandal.
Don't get up.
Spike down B. Last player standing. Thirty seconds left.
Now I know how annoying my healing can be.
very much so.
Gotta go!
All right.
I'll show her who's a real genius is. Alarm bot out!
enemy defender.
Carrier is dead.
Welcome
Spike
here.
down A.
I got the spike. Turn out. Oh.
I know. Spike down A. Last player standing. Flawless.
Remember, your weapon is only a tool. You can't just shoot. You have to think. Gotta go.
Time for a
Field test.
standing. Spike down mid. Flawless.
Reyna, time to hunt. Spike is here.
They got out money. Right.
We can't keep doing the same things.
Certainly. I agree with you.
Still in sight. Perfect accuracy. Plant the spike.
You will not kill my allies.
Headshot.
Spike planted.
Your duty is not over.
Last player standing.
God.
The symphony of
I
death.
can't
Hurry
argue that.
to get just
Logic.
Defenders win. Match found.
Move or get zapped.
All right, team, let's go get the dub.
And for 22 years, the Celtics
But why
didn't win.
Why not? We had 6 championships in the 2000s, and we're still.
I'm giving credit for that.
He said in the 2000s.
I'm giving credit for the 2000s that we don't have tradition yet. The Steelers just lost their first Super Bowl yesterday. Like
Bye, monsieur.
they've been winning since
One time. Two times.
Is that Kevin Kennedy? You look like a boss.
One enemy remaining.
I'll keep myself, thank you.
What a shot. Oh my
Let's be
god.
happy with and it goes
Keep
back
off
to
the
Danny Ainge's fuck up. He's thinking of the future, but he shouldn't be. The future's right this second. We should have
They're good enough to
Reloading.
guys like Theo Epstein and Danny Ainge and Cam Neely, you know, doing the right things, making the right moves for the future. I think it is.
I think if you got a team that can win right this second, you go with it. Then you deal with it because you're not promised anything. Look at the Miami Heat; they're just normal. This team was supposed to be a super team, but someone made a point. I think it was Kevin Bouchard. He's a basketball guy. He knows every single basketball team that ever won was like the Miami Heat. They had 3 superstars. Every team.
I heard that argument the other day.
Yeah, it's like this is not new. It's like it's not a new thing to have 3 superstars because people want to win.
Our spike carrier.
Spike down,
Eight
C.
years in, you think that was a plan?
Nice try.
People want to win a championship, man, and the Celtics had a chance, and now they don't because they got rid of their youngest, best defending big man. They just
Last
they just
player
gutted their
standing.
team, man. I think it was a stupid move, but you know, hindsight.
I got
20/20,
spike.
maybe nobody fucking knows about it. Who the fuck knows?
All right.
Perkins just needs a shit. Good shit. He's done.
Stick with me, Neon. We'll run circles
All
around.
right, Kev. Thank you,
I'm
sir.
upset.
There it goes.
I'm upset with this. I'm upset with this.
With the
I'm upset.
obviously.
I'm upset with it, man.
Obviously.
I'm not happy with it, man.
So
I couldn't believe they did that. Not for who they got. What did they do? What did they do? Knicks did what they had to do. I would have mortgaged the entire future to get Carmelo and what's his name on the same team, man. Amari. That was a great
Abletayo.
move.
I was
I'd
talking
rather
about the Knicks
win.
trade with somebody, and they're saying that Chauncey doesn't want to be in New York. Is that true?
Chauncey's he's from Denver. His whole family's in Denver.
So he's really bummed.
Reloaded.
Yeah,
He's not excited like Carmelo.
No, because this is business for Chauncey. Chauncey don't. He's not.
Careful
all
here.
tripped out. And I'm not
'Cause
sure
he's a great
Carmelo's
player,
like
man.
all that tripped out. This is pros. One thing.
Why wouldn't they want to be in New York?
Well, look at
Playing at the Garden.
the guy that got with the jersey. His was missing out of basketball right now, and I guess somebody could say that about anything. You know, when you get
Many enemies
Spike down A.
it's like you think about like you dream
Time
to
to
play
jump.
in the NBA.
Last player standing.
Playing in the NBA, and that whole thing of like I don't want to play there. It's like, oh shit!
Really?
Like it's like Carmelo,
Now I know how
to me,
annoying my
he's
team
a
can
he's
be.
a scoring machine anyway. But I'm not too sure he gets. I think he just wanted to bounce out of Denver. And there's a lot of speculation that it was because his wife didn't like Denver. So he's just like, all right, bitch. I don't know.
She's a big star too.
She's not a big star, but
She's the MTV broad.
I get okay. She's a big star. I guess. La
La
Vasquez, you know.
She does a lot of the reunion shows.
Yeah, right.
She's the La.
Let's go.
You know, but
La La.
the word is that she wanted to move, but you know they got this coming home thing. But I think Carmelo's probably a LA guy, you know, and I think he's a safe guy.
Enemy
Carmelo has the one talent, the number one guy talent.
Enemy spotted B.
I think Amari has a number one guy attitude. He's a beast. And I mean, look, man, I would.
What happened? And Chauncey's just going with it.
He's old.
A couple of years left in him.
Watch out.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
Start, play 20 minutes. He didn't have another guy play the rest. He's old and his family's from.
That was their best, bah.
He fucking
Not
wanted to get traded
impressed.
to Denver. He was very happy there. I think he likes George.
Charge
Karl.
and shoot.
George
Easy
Karl's a
enough.
Old time coach who lets him he coaches through the like he's a point guard that is a coaches on the floor. He's an old school player, but now, you know, he's with D'Antoni. He doesn't preach anything. He runs.
Right. And then
Chauncey's 40.
Then the Nets got this guy, and he's already saying, "I don't want to be here."
Yeah.
he's holding up the Nets jersey, but he's saying,
Chambers
I don't
going
know if I wanna
down.
be a Net."
This fucking gangster Mozgov.
Yeah. The Russian guy.
The hunt begins.
Russian mobster.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a billionaire.
A billionaire
with
mobster.
no personality.
A billionaire Russian. Let me not say he's a mobster, but a billionaire Russian.
That doesn't even know basketball.
Who lived in Russia?
Right.
Yeah.
And survived. He's a dangerous guy. So he's just like
Still lives in Russia. He's still loves
like some billionaire
he could be
Russian.
anywhere.
Go away.
Come on, man.
And he doesn't. He has
Speculation. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
no personality.
Owns a-
He's a weird.
But this guy's gonna be gone next year.
Yeah, he doesn't.
One enemy remaining.
That gutted his team.
Basketball's fucked up.
Big teleport.
I don't want to play here. Well, where do you want to play, motherfucker? Right. Yeah.
Aw, fucking try harder.
What's your dream team, my friend? These guys are like, but I'm telling you, these old white dudes, man.
They're not. Clock sticking.
People, that's what Boston helped me out with.
We got Stryker. He's a Denver
Here.
guy, Colorado guy. Stryker.
Hey, Martin,
Hey,
boys.
Nate, something.
Yeah,
Here.
We need to get you back
Here.
out here to the comedy clubs, man. I saw you once and you were great. I'd love to get you back out here.
I like Denver improv, man. Beautiful room.
Have you retired again? Where are you at? You were retired for 3 weeks.
I was
You
praying.
came back out
I
of
was praying
retirement.
that the elephant in the room could
Put
get
you
me
back in
retired again, but it remains to be seen. It's only a week.
Back in retirement. Yeah.
Enemy
I'm just hoping
spotted
it gets
B.
me a fan, puts me in a few movies, and you know, I can't say, sir. I can't. I like to come back to Denver. I had a great time in Denver, though. I really did.
I was
You like Colorado, right?
No.
You don't like Colorado? I thought you liked it when you used to go out there
I
once in a while.
hated Colorado.
Plant the spike.
I had to go out there.
No, I understand why you went, but
And it was
Spike planted.
freezing. It's
didn't we talk about?
nothing to do. The bars close early.
Didn't you talk about like the type of house you could get out there? I thought you kind
Oh,
of.
no, I was like, yeah, I look at a lot of shitholes and think, oh, the
Okay.
price of a house. I thought you said I could get a castle in a lot of those places, but, you know, you get where you
I
pay
think that
for it.
helped with
Enemy
Carmelo, too,
spotted
man.
A.
One enemy
Young
remaining.
soldier. You just wake up in just the mountains and it's just like, man.
Yeah.
I love waking up in the fucking city, dude.
I just, there's too much.
Garbage trucks don't bother me, man. You just like,
No. I don't mind the
There we
car,
go.
the sirens.
but I like Colorado though. I enjoy Colorado. I will say it's one of my favorite places, but I don't know.
I like to check it out someday. What do you got, Stryker?
Vacation, but-
Hey, Patrice is right. A lot of that was,
If you see one of my creatures, it's a good thing, alright? We'll figure out what they do eventually.
With Carmelo, because there was talk of like 3 different cities.
Reloading.
No. The only one she was interested in was coming back to New York.
God, her pussy must be magical.
I don't know. But
Why is he following her?
He's a young guy, man.
Magic pussy.
He's got to play in the end.
But she muscled him too. This is speculation though. This is from
This
black
is gonna be
websites. It's
fun.
like she muscled him. She you know, she had a kid and she's like, I want to get
You
married.
want to play? Let's play.
Oh, she's like,
You know, she run the show.
I bet her head gets going back and forth when she talks to him. I ain't living no more.
I mean, she's a star. She wants to go out there. And he probably just doesn't want to do it. You know what I mean?
Smart
'Cause
move.
He wasn't married. They had a kid together. She was a baby's mama for a while. And then she put the
You blink.
foot on his neck, and he's like, "Okay, we'll get married." Then they had a reality
Spike
show
down,
about
C.
her marriage, like preparing for the wedding on VH1. Now they got another reality show set up, and I think it was set up before they fucking even came to New York. That's
One enemy remaining.
Our spike's down.
He's like, what the fuck?
Chauncey's a Denver guy. He's
I had no idea until
Damn
now.
right.
a
You're crushing it.
Colorado dude, man.
I had no clue.
He left Detroit, you know, and got a chance to come to Denver. Now they gutting Denver. George Karl's probably not going to last long. He's kind of sick. He's probably getting tired. You know, he's looking tired. And, you know, he's coaching all these fucking gangsters in Denver. Fucking.
That's gotta suck for an old white coach.
I mean, to coach gangsters. He's coaching gangsters, man.
Because we were joking yesterday. George Karl's been around since the poor black guys.
NBA, man.
Where they had to wear their tiny little white shorts, and now they're all gangsters.
Reloading.
George Karl must be like, what?
What's the one guy?
Spike down, C.
That's the most egregious tattoos I've ever seen. Like,
Which guy, man?
A Birdman,
And I forget his name. Chris the Birdman Young.
dude, his tattoos are
Ah, motherfucker.
it's just not right.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's the newest one, dude.
What do you mean the newest one?
He got one that's Birdman Anderson. His name is Chris Anderson. Please,
Spike down, mid.
Just have patience to see this guy's tattoo.
It's Friday. We don't give a fuck.
Watch this guy's tattoo. His new
Come here, Rock.
tattoo.
He looks like a.
One enemy
Looks
remaining.
like he should be in
Enemy spotted B.
Birdman it's on his neck. He has a new tattoo. It's a
Ingat ka. Don't get stabbed.
Look at this
Bad
guy's
way
tat-
to
look
go.
at this shit.
No way.
Look at this shit.
It's a colorful thing.
It looks
that says
wonderful though,
free.
because it's white skin.
Oh,
White skin is
God.
great for tattoos, but look how dumb he is.
But he made himself
Spike
look like
is
he's
here.
wearing a turtleneck all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time.
it does.
It's
That looks
just
Go, go, go.
It fucking took away his chin.
Right.
It's
It's a
Oh,
huge tattoo
damn
that
it,
says
did.
free.
He looks off. It looks like he's in a neck brace.
Why the fuck would you
Keep
do
up.
that? Are we getting too old to understand this shit?
no, you're not.
We have to be getting too old because the neck tattoo is all the rage. Like,
He
why
really
would
looks
you
like
do
he's
that?
in a trauma collar.
Yes.
No one's thinking this tells you no one thinks about living to a certain age. Like you can just
How the fuck do you do that?
it's insane.
And what does the other side
Free
say?
bird.
He has
Free bird tattooed on his neck.
Let's keep that today.
Chris Anderson is really just above a journeyman player.
Really?
So it's
Fire in that hole!
Got one.
player where
One
you can
enemy
fuck your
remaining.
Life up with tattoos,
Based
and
on
you'll be
the fact
straight
that
for the rest of
you're
your
all
life.
right. He might have to actually sell cars.
You
Gotta go.
might have to go. Hello, welcome.
There you are.
Free bird.
Free bird
coffee shop.
Free bird motor.
Like, what is wrong with him?
Crazy. I thought it would be a
Okay,
little thing.
we know the drill.
I'm really
Stick
gonna
to your
put my
roles
neck
and we'll
out for
crush it.
you.
That's what he used to
Selling
look
you
like
this Toyota.
before the neck
What the
tattoo.
fuck is that with it?
But he
It's
had,
got
he
wings
had,
on
yeah,
it.
he bounced
Biceps.
out the. He was a crazy.
Put my
And
neck
George
out for
Collins,
you.
He's just got these. But the
All right,
next
I
players he
understand.
got, Gallinari
Listen.
looked okay. Wilson Chandler looked okay last night, and Felton. They might have a better team situation in Denver now. Maybe not the superstar,
we'll see.
but they looked okay.
right.
They looked okay. They blew the Celtics out.
We're gonna take a little break. We'll change gears certainly. Talk about other shit.
Multiple enemies seen.
Oh, Pat Cooper's here, so we'll get Pat Cooper in next. Turns out Patrice is a big fan of Mr.
I
Cooper.
love Pat Cooper with all my heart.
Good. We'll end the show with him. We got one more hour to go here. So Pat Cooper joins us next.
I know, right? What the hell?
Are you yelling, Pat?
Yeah.
Sit up straight. You're not
Spike down, mid.
Good morning, Opie, Anthony. How are you? How's the baby?
Pat Cooper.
Thank you, Pat. The baby's fine.
Busting my balls, huh?
Yeah.
Blocking sight. I got this spot.
You were yelling.
Heal up, squad.
One enemy remaining.
O'Neal.
It went.
Pat Cooper. Put his headphones on.
I don't know what.
With this fucking
Spy.
thing.
Healing over here.
Old man with the fucking
She
headphones.
won't heal
Here,
herself.
reloading.
Last player standing.
I'm doing good, thank you, Paisan.
Bless. Nice. Thanks for having me on because
Of
I know
course.
the ratings were going down.
Yeah, that's what happens. And so we
Well,
figured
what am I? What am I?
ratings are
Yesterday?
going down. We figured we'd just get rid of all of them. Ready for action.
I'm
Pat
amped.
Cooper.
Let's go. I got
I'm
things
looking
to
at you
do.
because I can't believe you guys are still here.
I know.
I say that with love. I don't know how people in this country with no talent get lucky.
It's amazing.
I need a drum.
What did they hire you as one of our bosses?
Anthony, you don't need anybody. You understand? You're holding them up all these years.
I know. What are you gonna do? Pat, yeah, what are you up to, Pat? Come on.
I am up to here, and I'm going to call at 8 o'clock this morning to work a condo.
A condo.
Yes, I'd rather work in Germany with Hitler still around.
Enemy spotted.
A fucking condo. Full of who? Who's gonna be
What?
Watch this.
Not even in this year. So this is the shit that I'm down to at my age. I'm not talking to you yet. I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Spike down. C.
I fucking knew it. Emo sob. With the fun.
Last player standing.
That would've worked,
He's a nice man. I just thought his 8x10 it sucks.
You will not kill my allies.
I mean, yeah, they got the hair coiffed and everything. He's a comic. Shut up, do your comedy. Forget about quaffing.
Quaffing. That's Patrice O'Neal.
I don't know who this gentleman is. He touches me one more time, I'm gonna knock him on his ass. Sorry.
Oh, you think?
I'm a killer. Even with
Last
your
round in the half.
Spend your cash. Don't look back.
All right, let's get some order here.
Yeah,
I can buy. Who needs what?
All right, what's doing? How
You
you
need
eating while I'm talking?
anything? Yeah.
You know, okay, you got some pair of balls. You're eating while I'm talking. What a pair of balls.
You
What
need
am I coming
anything,
here for?
Pat? You need anything? You need some water? You
I don't want
some...
nothing but to get out of here fast.
Yeah,
Why did you
believe me.
move me from 8 to 9? What is this shit?
Well, we
Don't
figured
even ground.
we could coast and let you just shine.
No, I don't want to
You be
shine
the
because you
star.
knocked out my sleeping spot.
You fought well. Enemy spotted A.
Yeah,
Reloading.
what happened?
Without Twitter.
How did guys get famous back in
You're
the
too
without all this electronic
Reloading.
emails and sending out flyer things, electronic flyers? How did people get famous?
Because they...
Here we go.
Oh, see, that's the part that's left
And
out.
let me...
One enemy remaining.
Shit, 90% that's fucking job.
Right.
And I'm telling you, one of them.
Someone's in defender spot.
Reloading.
I snuck it right
Stop it over here.
I got right in there when I left.
Shocking. Almost out.
It's over.
Reloading.
It's done for me, and that's the end of it, and this is the last hurrah.
Well, if it's done for you, how come I'm
Reloading.
Because I got it.
Touchdown. Quick range.
Switching sides.
5 of them or 50 of them.
Why'd you bring
Let's
this
go.
schmuck along with
I
you?
need him because Jewish people in this business have what you call power. He's my only Jew that I know with power. And he's a good man, and he's a helpful man, and he's right there when you need him. And he's a good guy. And listen, I've had a lot of managers, a lot of agents. Thank God he's not one of them. But he's a good guy. And
You
I
ever
love
been,
him.
you
That
ever,
Steve-
you ever been screwed over by a manager or agent over the years?
I had, I'd say about 6 or 7 managers, and I'd had about maybe 200 agents. I told you, I got called this morning, 8 o'clock. And all she's going to make is a $12 commission for 2012. That's when you know the country's fucked up.
What the fuck is
I
that?
told her I'd give her $20 fucking dollars to leave me alone. And she told me,
They're dead.
look at this shit.
A condo?
Hey, it's work.
So what is it, the
So you took
clubhouse
it?
area?
It's 1100 seater. It's like the Radio City Music Hall. It's wonderful. You know, I love doing the condos. They're nice.
One enemy remaining.
You know, not 8 o'clock.
Spike down. C.
That's the 3rd time he interrupted me. Your 4th time.
The dimensional fabric here is thin. Now tear through.
You go out there and go, hey Jim, what's with
Reloading.
your fucking hair?
You see, he wants to be known. With a body like that, he can't miss.
Oh, shit.
I can't believe he's doing fucking Mr. Saturday Night
The man
shit.
is not in my fucking league. Does he understand?
I'm hurt. Why are you hurt? Cause it's like
Yeah,
that's
break's
still
over.
relevant, man. He's not a.
You see, he's fighting for laughs. This whole show is a fucking laugh. How the hell could you fight for laughs?
We gave up.
Give
We
me a
gave up
fucking
fighting.
break.
We gave up fighting years
Now he's
ago.
gonna go out today. Don't interrupt the star.
He's the quickest guy in the world.
Nobody can
Spike down A.
remember those words.
81.
I'll be 82 in July.
One enemy remaining.
Jesus, and that's why I think anger keeps you.
You should see him walk around.
Nice guys will
Put a stamp on my fucking talent. They go, well, he has an attitude. Oh, I don't have talent. I'm not
Just let them
working.
try.
You understand?
Sorry.
You know, I'm only bringing a point that I don't mean that disrespectful to you, but people say, well, you know what? See, Pat, you know why he lasted? He has an attitude. I said, what about fucking talent? When do I get fucking...
I'm out of here.
Let's be honest, Pat. There is a little bit of anger. It's a little bit of anger. It's just, Pat, it's a little anger. And I think that keeps you...
It's not anger, it's called talent, you sick fuck. What's the matter with you?
I think all the
He's a
slobber...
lonely fucking man.
All the slobber coming out the side of your mouth, man. It's not just talented. That's not talented spit.
Gotta go.
Spike down A.
He's praying toward Caroline's.
Enemy spotted.
So you think it's all talent, no attitude?
Hi, monsieur.
All in one.
Yeah.
First of all, you gotta have the confidence in yourself.
Right.
And don't listen to people who think they know comedy and don't belong in it. No disrespect to this
All
gentleman.
right, then we have to ask you to
I
leave.
tell you, I got confidence. And
Go, go, go.
if I didn't have confidence, I wouldn't last.
One enemy remaining.
I hope this my buddy here
Spike
will
planted.
ask me to, because it's not easy anymore. It really isn't.
No, why is that?
Because of the bullshit.
No, because, well, you saw in today's paper, Rodriguez got $6 million tax write-off. All right, there are fucking poor people who can't eat, and this fucking guy's getting $6 million.
You know what I say? Good for him. He probably does his share on his income taxes, federal and state. He's got to go into a place and not pay $1,000 in taxes just for the building. No, fuck
Dos.
him. Good. I'm glad he found a loophole.
That's the first thing he ever said that made a little sense.
Spike's dead.
As long as I know
You're
what they're
welcome.
doing this show, he never said anything that I remember. That's the worst fucking thing he could ever say.
Match
He's going
point.
down with America
Let's
next
end
week.
this.
It's all about that.
I respect yourself for doing that, man, but I'm gonna tell you something. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Why?
I'm telling you, that's wrong. Any man that hits a baseball or catches a ball don't deserve a $6 million write-off.
Well,
I'll tell you who deserves it, the school teachers. That's who fucking deserves it.
Well, that's a talent, though. He's very talented.
He's not talented. He's a fucking ball
he is
player.
a
Give me a
bum.
fucking break.
But you don't think being a ball player has some
with
talent?
No, I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I agree with him.
You agree with him?
Nice try.
I'm disagreeing with him.
I'm agreeing with Pat.
I don't think it's
Kill.
stick balls.
Here we go.
Why, let me ask you a question. Why are we watching
Suck
television
it.
while we're on the fucking air?
Stop it.
One enemy remaining. Spike
Motherfucker.
down C. Defenders win.
I have erectional dysfunction so bad that my doctor has it also. So what does that tell you?
Oh, went off.
What can you do about that?
I had a lady says to me about a week ago, she says, you want to go to bed with me? I said, honey, if I go to bed with you, I'm sleeping. She says, well, what, aren't I appealing? I said, bananas are appealing, honey. I cannot force myself to have a fucking heart attack to dip it in your fucking envelope. And that's all it is to me.
Match found.
Envelope.
No, black people call it a trim. I call it an envelope.
What black people?
Yes, there are black people still around.
Your horse driver?
Let's call it trim, sir. That's what I call trim before. Horse driver.
Get me on up to that brand new street they built 42nd.
I call it trim, sir.
Nut off? Can I ask you? No? Can I ask you?
Oh gosh.
Why would you want to risk it?
I go back with him. I go back with you. How many? A little while back.
A little while.
Last time I saw you. I don't want to upset you, but these rat bastards don't want to say it behind your back and say you were a substitute today. So remember that.
No, they did. I
They're
know
a
it.
substitute.
He knows, Jimmy, you know.
We
miss little Jimmy Norton.
I gotta ask something about when you get to the place. Okay, when you get to the place where you're not having sex anymore, right? What is the desire? Where's the sexual? What is it? What's it boiled up into now? Is it just like you look and go, oh, that's just boy, I would back in the day I would? Like, what keeps you going?
No. You want the truth or you want the bullshit?
No, I want truth.
I want to make tomorrow. That's my future. What else am I going to tell you? My thing, I've done it all. I've done everything I ever wanted to do.
Not even,
I opened fucking doors in this business, not comedically.
Right.
Although I was the first Italian to go out in the open and say I am Italian, but that's beside the point.
I know Italians hid.
I opened doors because I told the rat bastards in my business that they're rat bastards.
Right.
And nobody had the balls to do it.
Right.
So remember that.
My
Now all of a
reflection
sudden
is
everybody wants to kiss each
reloaded.
other's
Do me a
ass. I
favor,
never
cariño.
did that. And I never took away my dignity for no fucking body.
I'm out of here.
Pussy pack.
Pussy is over. When you had the best, it's downhill. There's no more. I listen to me. I watch a porno and I dance to it.
Hey, you ever mess with any stars? I know, like
No, I humped regular people who had regular fucking jobs.
yes, no fucking.
No
The
prima
closest
donnas.
I came to a celebrity, a broad, a wonderful broad, she
wonderful
says to me,
broad.
"You want to put
Facing
what
Sentry.
where?" And I didn't know what she was talking about, and I blew that.
Oh, shit.
Who was
Yeah,
it?
so fuck pussy. It doesn't matter no more. That's all. The Kardashians 65 million because they have an opportunity.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you? What the hell does it mean today? You don't have talent. It's bullshit. You make a porno. She made a porno so they're making big money. I make a porno to lock me up. They will lock me up.
Who is the funniest woman you've ever seen in your life?
Phyllis Diller.
Spike planted.
Yeah.
Nobody like Phyllis Diller. What a wonderful lady. I tell you, not only
out,
that,
gotta
great
go.
finish, great everything. You know, we all look at stand-up comedy today as just stand-up comedy. There's no more genius anymore that we turn around and say, you know something? There's too many bad comics out there that are not having a system.
Enemy spotted B.
One subject matter either puts
Watch out, Spike.
I mean, Charlie Sheen got $1.5 million
One enemy remaining.
What is it contributing to fucking anger?
Well, a lot of people
Just
are
like last
into
time.
for some reason.
Search, destroy, repeat.
I'd rather play checkers.
What did you think about Joan Rivers? You ever like her?
I will say this about John.
I'm
Rivers.
outta
This
here.
is a talented lady. I don't like her personally, but that's beside the point. If you're talking about her talent, yes, but now she's getting on
Go, go,
fucking nerves.
Really?
Now she's on slides. She's on television, she's on radio, she's gone to walking, but she's such an unhappy lady.
That's what we said.
And she does not like to be told because she can't take it. She likes to give it, she can't take it. But I'd say that she's a talented lady. That's it.
Yeah, I saw a documentary on her, and she just looks like she never stops. She's constantly on the go, and didn't look very happy. With
Because
everything.
she's, when you cover your heart, the heart don't pump right. See, she thinks by changing her face, that's changing her
Spike planted.
God
damn.
Have a rat bastard enemy.
One enemy remaining.
But she's a talented lady, and she just, I really believe she's a lonely lady. Yeah, really
Defuse the spike.
But then again, who the fuck cares? I mean, she's doing I make 90 million and drop dead like everybody else. What the fuck?
You didn't expect to work.
Reloading.
I had a lot of them.
Who do you look up to?
I don't know.
I
Clock
looked up to
ticking.
Milton Berle. I thought he was one of the great
Who
Czechie
took
greats.
you under the wing?
You're interrupting my sorry flow. Why do you ask me a question then you answer it?
Because I don't know, sir.
Gotta go.
There's a drop, and no disrespect. There's a
I'm out of here.
humility there that I have to check. I just have to make sure you're gonna go because I did ask you a sex question and you went on to sing the Star Spangled Banner. I'm saying, sir,
He's fuming over there.
who took you under their wing?
Kills me.
I'm out of here.
My great show today.
I should have said who took you under their wing.
Getting there.
Jackie Gleason.
Gleason.
Yeah, I say
That's
you
right
know,
there. Is right
guys
there.
like Henny Youngman I love, guys like Shecky Green and Jack Carter's. I grew up in that era. And in fact, I was just watching a roast a couple of nights ago, and they were so fucking on the money. It was a different kind of quality in comedy. No disrespect to the people today, but they had today they had a purpose, and their purpose was to be funny. Today they're either looking for a series or they want to show you who can say fuck better than anyone.
One enemy remaining.
Anymore.
Spike
No
down
fucking
B.
dentist. Let's say anybody in their fucking business wants to be a comic. I'm getting drilled by a dentist. I'm gonna talk to you about my jokes. Fuck you and your jokes. Fuck you and your drill. Fuck you and your dental. Fuck you, I ain't coming here no more. And I left.
Gotta go.
And
30
I just
seconds
gobbled my
left.
truck, spit the shit out. That's it. Why don't they leave me the fuck? I don't tell a butcher how to butch. Don't tell me how to cut.
Oh.
I know my fucking craft. I've proven it over the fucking years. And what
I
pisses the young
evaluated
comics
this
around who
strategy.
say, well, he's
It's
still
a
around.
joke.
Fuck you. How's that?
Go, go, go.
And fuck you again. Go to Caroline's where you fucking belong. That's the end of your fucking career. You know, yeah. I agree. I love it. When they say, oh, Thursday, only Thursday he's coming. Fuck him if he never comes. Only Thursday, just because they got a big sign outside. What's his fucking name? That guy with Affleck. What's his name?
Gilbert.
Gilbert Godfrey. Only Thursdays. I pissed. I got emotional. Can you throw a next Friday in there for him? Can you give him an extra fucking Tuesday? Who the fuck cares? His fucking fame is he talks like a duck.
Smart move.
Very unhappy. Really? Trust me.
I think that
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
One I should. Fuck me the ears.
Had him good.
Been a Howard guy for years.
Oh, okay.
That's whatever. Yeah, that's what it
Pat
is.
Cooper is a fucking fountain.
I thought you were gonna say of youth. Gonna say, what do you?
Who's the back in the day? Who was the funniest black guy? Who'd you respect? Who got the respect back then? Black
I
guy.
met Mons Mabley when she wasn't Mons Mabley. I met Red Fox when he wasn't Red Fox. I met Richard Pryor, and in fact, I closed the roast. And if you ever get a chance, call the Friars, let them give you a copy of that roast. He was here, and he was there in a wheelchair. I mean, you look at a man that broke down barriers. I mean, and why did they have to say, well, he's black and he's breaking down barriers? He broke down barriers.
Enemy in the
Why the
vector
hell do we
spawn.
put people in fucking sections?
Go,
Why
go, go.
do you break?
That's not something that was done by black people.
This fucking guy.
You are powerless.
I saw where you were going, Patricia. I know. Been around way too long. Can't sneak that past him.
Spike down A.
Spike spot.
I did anything when I was healthy and everything. I enjoyed women.
One down.
Did you mentor?
Yeah.
Woman, the other day when she said on
Placing
television, I'm
swarm
not an
grenade.
African American, I'm an
Swarm
American.
grenade out.
Happy Goldberg. And I said, if I meet Whoopi, I'm gonna kiss her ass because that's a stand-up. Bullshit. I'm an African. I'm not born in this fucking country. I'm an American. So cut the shit with that black crap. Now get up there and tap this.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left. Last player standing.
I found him.
Oh.
He's playing ping pong on the fucking computer.
Ping pong.
Remember, bullets hurt.
Oh, fuck, man.
God damn it.
There's nobody. Listen to
How do you
me.
follow that up?
Anthony,
Yes,
all
sir.
joking aside, and I say
Yeah.
this with my ego. Here's my ego. There's nobody like me because I went out of my way in my career to at least be different.
Yeah.
And that's what I am. This gentleman here is different. I mean,
why you're
Whoopi
still
is
around.
different. That's what makes us
Keep
special.
it
I tell
cool.
all comics.
That's how you
Don't worry,
survive.
you're gonna get the last, but try to be different than other comics. Don't be the same shit. You know, try to get an attitude.
Here we go.
So there's your
Fuck me
answer.
the tears.
Now, do you? You sound like you've forgiven yourself for any mistakes, but is there something that attitude or a moment or something where you wish you could take back?
Yeah.
What's the
Booking this
I
show
lost.
today.
I lost two people.
Nowhere to run!
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Nice. Holy hell.
Oh, I love Daily. Brillstein Gray.
Yeah, Belly
Where are we going
Brillstein,
this
who I
time?
thought didn't
Remember
love
what
me
worked in the
because I thought I
past.
had cancer of the throat. He went to Italy, and I told him to go fuck himself, and I ate my tongue.
Gotta go!
Because he was a wonderful man.
Defenders win.
And after we got together again, I really started. The other one
Yeah,
was
he's
when
my
I was
ult.
14, and this Italian woman who was a widow taught me how to fuck, and I told my friends, and I gave her up, and that was she had to leave the fucking city.
Oh shit!
There's no yes, and I never. That's the truth.
Gave her up.
I gave her up.
Yeah, I gave her up.
Yeah, he told everybody he opened his mouth.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
Well, you're 14.
You're 14. You don't know any better.
Well, I told my
You have
friends,
to
you know,
brag. You
I'm
tell your
getting,
friends.
she's making me go to bed with her. They go, you're a fucking liar. And they banged on her fucking door. And they go, Senora, can we get naked with you? And she had to leave because I opened my mouth.
You know what?
But here's what
that
killed
makes me
me.
horny a little bit thinking about it.
Here's what,
Some
here's
big
what
fat
killed
lady. She was fat, wasn't she?
here's what killed me.
Oh.
She grabbed me. She said, what did I do to you, my boy? That you did this to me. And she had to move out of the neighborhood.
Oh, she gave you
and
that
I
good
never,
pussy,
no,
man.
it taught me, don't give anybody up.
Yeah.
Just
Match
have fun
found.
away and mind your fucking business.
Oh,
I could have had this woman. She was teaching me all kinds of things, but I had to tell the boys. He don't know. What does he know?
How old a gal was she at the
50.
time? No way.
No.
Yeah.
You were 14. She was 50.
Kind of hot.
And she had to leave.
Dude, that's the way. I'm jerking off to that as soon as I get home, man.
I'm going back in
Something
those
about
days,
that
the
is hot.
40s.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
40s.
yeah.
And she turned around when she said to me, what did I do to you, my boy? I wanted to cry.
So you
she used to
bit my
get-
dick a little when you
It
told
haunts
me.
him, it haunts him like the fucking Exorcist grandma.
I know.
Demi.
Why you do Demi?
I let you eat my pussy, Demi.
Oh, why?
Pat, can you please? This is an unbelievable story. I can't. This is
I
unbelievable.
know.
Can you please a little bit of how this unfolded?
How did it
It's very
start?
simple. I'll tell you when. I turned around and she called me to go shopping with her, to help her go shopping. And I would carry the bag. She'd give me a quarter. And I would turn around and I looked forward to, she'd cook me a sandwich or something, and she would tell my mother that, do you mind? And my mother would say, no, I get a quarter. I got a fucking quarter, 14 years old, 13 years old, whatever. And then she'd say, did you have a girlfriend? And you have a nicer lady? No, well, one day when you get a big, she started to tell me, and next thing I know, she's calling my cock Pisha. You have a nicer Pisha. And I'm looking at him saying, and I got a heart on, and I didn't understand it. I got scared. And she told me not to get scared. She says, and God blessed you with something that you're going to wait on the line for.
Oh.
And I said, I got to wait on line for what? She's got my cock in her hand, and I'm embarrassed.
Match found.
And she says, Zulu, take it easy. All alone we are. And for about a month or so, I'm banging this broad, and I didn't even know. I thought I was putting it in a nest. I never saw hair. I thought it was a rug. I never saw a pussy with hair. It's the truth. I thought it was a rug. And she goes, don't worry. Then this red thing popped out, and I got scared. I thought it was a fucking rooster. What do I know?
All these years, I've never heard it called a nest. It's the greatest thing ever.
Wow. So
Wow.
she, yeah. And I
But
got
you know, in all reality, this is a molestation story.
Oh, yeah.
But do you see how guys?
No, it works, though.
This is
If
like,
it's a 50-year-old guy and a 14-year-old girl, then
This is a
She
great
taught
story.
me
It's endearing.
something that you never would learn. Like today, we don't even, today everybody knows about everything. But she
Right.
taught me not to be afraid of something. She said that God blessed you with one of the great moments, so don't throw it aside. She was trying to teach me. I was a kid. I went fucking nuts. And I had to open my mouth to the boys, and the next day they banged on the door. Senora, can I
They wanted a little too,
And
huh?
she went, what?
Punk-ass friends.
Yeah, what a
Yeah.
bunch of motherfuckers. They motherfucked you. But you should have kept your mouth shut.
What?
But he didn't.
I'd
I mean,
have married her when she was 70.
But when you laid it down on girls your age, they must have just fell in love then. Like, because you just learned so much.
I never forgot that encounter for that month that I was with that woman. And every once in a while, when I want to say something out of the way, I back off because I remember what she says. What did I do to you that you do this to me. Well, I wanted to stay. Then my mother says, how come I seen you on the left? I go, she goes, what's going on? And my friends go, you never fucked. They were full of shit. And she went about it. And I said, what do you say?
But at that point, that wasn't the important part.
The only good thing about that, I separated myself from these guys because I knew this was not for me, man. You got to keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
And that's the way. So I think it made me a better man, really. And,
good thing you learned it that way.
Yeah.
Could have learned it another way with,
sure.
With
keep
the
your
boys,
mouth shut.
the real boys in the neighborhood.
Wow, that's some
great
story.
man.
And that was back in the 40s, I guess you said?
Yeah, it's about 14. It's in my book.
Hot.
Wow.
How's the book? Doing well?
It's over 50.
Spike down A.
I have the spike.
Mustache guy.
Last player standing.
Track of the numbers. Numbers guy, you can tell.
Like a number.
What?
Brimstonezinho. Sure, I got listen to music. You really bring me down here, man.
I go on the radio, I'm hugging this shit, because I know I got a good product. I know it. And I'm going to stick with this thing till I fucking die. I want every comic to read it, not because I need to, and fuck the money. I didn't tell you, we didn't ask for money. I wanted it to be public.
How did we forget this
every
guy?
comic
Go.
loves comedy, really loves comedy, and knows what a dangerous craft it is. It's not a throwaway. You don't go out there saying I'm a comedian and think, you know, it's a tough fucking business. Yeah. And I earned whatever fucking money I made in this business, and all my failures, and I try to explain to this gentleman here, I say, man, I made mistakes, man. I lost family with all this shit. Give me a fucking break. But the people don't understand. They go out and no, I stood
Enemy
up for
spotted
my
A.
values. Mother or father, give a fuck.
Reloading.
You don't want to leave me alone.
Enemy spotted A.
He hasn't looked at you the whole show. He's sort of looking at you now.
Mr. Cooper, sir, when did you change? Because everyone gets in this business with bright eyes and
Headshot.
bushy tails.
Reloading.
When did you just say, you motherfuckers? At what
Gotta
point
go.
did you get?
A lot of them don't get in with bright eyes.
Reloading.
It ain't. It's a serious fucking business.
Comedy ain't a joke.
And let me
Spike down B. Last player standing.
You hear? A comic kid's doing it, it's out the fucking door. They don't have no more creativity. It's the same shit. The same shit and the same shit. Now,
30 seconds left.
I can't point out anybody right now that I gotta say is doing something other than motherfucker cocksucker. I don't see those comics, even the women.
They're out there.
All right, I said it. There's a guy in Omaha, I think. It's Omaha, Nebraska. He's now a ventriloquist to his cock.
No one beats
That's
my
how down he is.
firepower. I
That's
got
how down
this.
He goes, I know what a hot on. And he goes, how are you? How you doing down there? Everything all right here? And the cock moves like this here, like I'm moving my hand. This is the future comedy.
got a cock puppet.
Next, I'll be shitting on the fucking floor because there's no respect for a great craft. This is a fucking great craft. I just did the 92nd Street fucking theater, man. I wish you'd get a copy of that. Because it's
You better
something
run,
that you gotta
Safa.
give back. You care about a fucking great comedy, to be a comic and get respect and get laughs at your fucking age, man. That's dynamite.
Okay, ask another question.
Oh.
One more question. When did you become like Pat Cooper? Like when did you
When I went on
decide?
the Tom Snyder show.
Is when you
Right after
who we
Johnny
know and love
Carson.
today.
Well, no, I was making good money then, but it was like, well,
Launching
nice,
smoke.
An opening act, this and that, an opening act, this nice guy.
Go.
15 minutes.
Night, night.
More than I
Down you go.
people, and I did, and I went on national television on Tom Snyder in 1980, and I told Tom Snyder some of the ball breakers and some of the insults that these fucking people think they can take my dignity. Fuck comedy, fuck money, fuck everything, your dignity. My father and mother couldn't take my fucking character or my dignity. So
Multiple enemies A.
and all of a sudden they go, you lose your
One enemy remaining.
Stephen Edie, Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett treated you bad.
Well, Tony Bennett's a hip, in my
Those
opinion,
fools
he was
just
always halfway in a
wasted their
fucking coma.
advantage.
You couldn't talk to Tony Bennett. I worked with him
I've
at
got
the
cash.
Diplomat.
Anyone
years
need
ago.
something?
He comes out of the elevator. He goes, when are we going to work together? We're working now. What the fuck, you kidding me? We're working now, Tony.
I'm out of here.
And I'm saying, what the fuck is up with these people? Because he's
I
not
love that he's cursing out Tony Bennett. Like these icons are his peers, and he's like this Tony Bennett's a douchebag.
And what did Stephen E?
I'll show them. Lintik kayo.
Turned around and did a deep nine on me. minute. Who's Lola Falana? Give me a fucking break. I went backstage to tell her what a wonderful act she did. She says, tell him I'm sleeping. You're standing up in front of me. What do you mean you're fucking sleeping? Fuck you too. How's that for you?
I'm out of here.
Then she came on the week after, said I was jealous of her career. What career? Give me a fucking break. That's true. Lola Falana was right here.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Keeler down.
Yeah?
Yeah, Frankie Valley and the Seasons did it. I mean, did it because they were trying to make her a big name.
Right. They were
right.
what
Charge and shoot. Easy enough.
They sent their little people. They sent this girl that works for them. And she goes, Stephen
Gotta
Eady
go.
said, I don't give a fuck what Stephen Eady said. They're not paying me. Fuck them. They're not paying me. When they pay me, I'll do what they say. If the hotel tells me, do this, I'll do it. When the fuck did they come around telling me how to be funny, what to take out, what not to take? Who the fuck are you?
And then she said, they just said, you want to go to dinner?
You're right.
You're right. So, fuck Stephen Eady. What about Rickles?
Enemy spotted A.
Here's the funny part.
Enemy spotted A.
Joke's over! You're dead!
And you know something? They're lonely.
You half, 50 to 100,
With all
Phoenix.
their fucking money and all their misery and all their bullshit. I
Go,
don't
go,
know
go.
if they got a fucking friend anymore. And I'm gonna tell you fact. When they were sucking Frank Sinatra's ass,
Gotta go.
he got pissed off. When the fucking
Spike down A.
I worked with Frank, so he was nice enough to have the two of them on. He needed these two, but they all want to work with Frank. Everybody wants to work with Frank. Everybody wants to go with Frank.
Last player standing.
Who the fuck is he? You know, he's a singer, great singer.
One enemy remaining.
And when he asked me to take something out, I told him, do I tell you what's
Still
wrong
in sight.
with things, Frank? Don't tell me how to be fucking funny.
Shit, he was
Yeah,
trying
and
to have
not,
you take
wait a
some
minute. And Chili Rizzo,
Cutting the vision.
I couldn't believe somebody said that to him. All right? And one of the wise guys who was in the dressing room said to Frank, you're not going to do it to this guy. I don't want to be his comic. I want to be my fucking comic. I don't want to be like, I'm your comic. Fuck that shit. I went on my own, and when I wanted the fucking Tom Snyder
My
show,
smokes can
he
block
said
the
to
enemy's
me,
line of sight.
you
Once
know
they're
what you're
blind,
saying?
we
And would you
move.
like me to repeat it? I'll tell you how bad it was.
Defenders win.
And they had a guy called Walter Kane who was the head of the
You all
Saints.
fucking
And
suck.
I said, on the air, I said, well, Walter Kane moved me because Tony Bennett didn't want me. Tony Bennett wanted Fred Travelino, which I like Fred Travelino. I said, fine, but I got a contract.
Yeah.
I got a contract. You're pushing me aside? So I went to George, I went to his office. I said, Mr. whatever his fucking name, I even forgot his name. Walter Kane, I said,
Match
this
found.
is the contract I had of 2 weeks. He said, well, I'll give you another 2 weeks. I said, no, it's over. I don't want nothing from you no more. You can't do that to fucking me. No way you can do that to me. Push me aside, all right? Period. They called Walter Kane in the afternoon after I finished making that statement, and he said, the man is a man. He came in here, and he was 100% right, but I had a contract that Tony could pick what comic he wanted. Who the fuck is Tony? Who the fuck is Tony to say I can't fucking work? Fuck him too. So they go and they played it. And the man stood by me. Walter Kane, he's dead now, but God bless, he stood by. He said, Pat was a man, came in here. I said, all right, Tom, why don't you want to fucking know? So all of a sudden, you lost your career. It's fucking over. I said, no, I raised my price 1,000. Where the fuck are you come? The next day, everybody said, Pat, did you read about that? Because he did something nobody had the balls to do. And national fucking radio and television. So there's your answer. So everybody goes, well, he's a big fucking mouth. Yeah, I'm a big mouth.
You ever been mainstream famous, Pat? Like, you ever been, what's the, I don't even know how to ask, what's the highest level of fame, would you say, nationally that you had? What year, what moment? You ever had your moment?
I had a flow, which is a gift if any comic can get that. I tell them, don't worry about stardom. If you get a fucking flow, you'll be a millionaire. In other words, continually out there, the people want to see and want to hear you. Get a flow. Don't worry about series and don't worry about that. Nice.
Go.
One day you're gonna wake up and fucking old. And to do a series for 5-6 years, it drains you. They don't. I'm
out of here.
A fucking series. But then, all of a sudden they're gonna be 82 like me. And they can't. What about when they can't handle failure? Or what about when they can't handle? I'm not a name no more. I don't do it in business no more. It's fucking over. The fucking door is closed, you sick bastard. You're getting ready to fucking die. Get laid down. Put your hands across your balls and fucking die. You had enough of this shit. People paid money to see your asshole, so now it's over. You're a fucking bore. That's what you say. Not you. You're just talking to us.
I think he's talking to us. I think he's talking to us. I don't understand the energy.
He's always had the energy.
It's not energy.
It's energy.
Back off.
Sorry.
Reloading.
Otherwise, next time I'm not going to ask about your face.
And you know I like it.
Enemy defender is done.
Energy in the sense of what you're saying. Reloading this way since I'm a kid.
Finished.
I was sent to doctors that they thought there was something wrong with those very outgoing.
Take this. I'm out of here.
Enemy spotted me.
One enemy remaining.
My father, he likes something reloading. He's wonderful.
You were an arson?
Spike planted.
That's an ad lib every 2 hours. What a fucking... How did you get this fucking program?
Hey, it's Friday. It's Friday. Give us a break.
You know, the weekend's
You only have to
coming
do an
up.
hour.
The weekend's coming, Pat.
We did 20 this week.
Bring back Jim North. Hurry up. When's he coming back? Monday?
Monday.
Monday.
He's doing the Hollywood
So
thing.
he'll get depressed.
So you always had the over-the-top energy. I still want to call it energy.
Yeah,
Do you ever
okay.
get tired?
Go, go, go.
Wake up like this?
Is something? The average night for me, 10 o'clock on the bed.
I feel something over there.
6:37, take a
Can't
shower.
place it.
The minute that
Well,
phone
it's
goes
us.
and I'm on,
4
I'm
times
on,
you gotta pee
interrupting me
during the
again.
night. Yeah, you said that.
Interrupting.
Yeah.
I don't like black people anymore.
Let's not cancel the 7 P's. Let's
It's trained.
You don't like black people anymore. You barely like them to begin with.
the jump on the side of the bed that he just. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, Mr. Cooper.
But
I'm
10
sorry.
o'clock at night, that's
You don't
nice.
have to be sorry. I love you and I respect you. What's the matter with you? I
just
bet
saying.
you what's it when we did the
Blinded.
got down on 23rd Street in Lexington area. He don't remember. But black people don't remember.
Take this.
No. And we did it.
Watch out.
Reloading. Reloading.
The devil made it.
Taken out.
You don't remember that we made a little bit of a movie? Yeah.
Enemy spotted A.
There's another ad lib. Yeah.
I didn't meet you there. But we used to do. I used to be on Tough Crowd every time you go.
With Colin
You're
Quinn.
right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it is.
Kill.
And people go. I don't want to do a show. People want to just put me on.
One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
Everybody wants to get there joking. They don't understand. You sit there in the glory and back.
They'll hit back. Or at least they should.
Scenario. I'm over people's houses. Very nice. And this guy turns around, the guy's talking. Everybody goes, he said, you don't give nobody a fucking
There we
chance
go.
to talk. I says, you're right. I didn't talk. Nobody at the table said a fucking word. We sat there, the dog barked. That's what happened. I said, all right, big mouth, say something. You know why? Because you're fucking boring. That's your fucking problem. You got no fucking life. You're full of shit.
Move.
So do what you gotta do. Masturbate. That's your big thrill. And I never was invited to that house again.
Pull back. Blinded.
Not a good thing to say, right?
I've never. Yeah,
Time to hunt.
it's not accused, but people have said you burnt some bridges in your day.
No, not bridges. How about buildings and everything? I tell you,
it.
the best fucking thing I should have done it earlier.
Yeah?
I should have done it earlier. All of a sudden, it's so much
Reloading.
What a fucking...
Yoru's down.
And that's why they wouldn't want to work with you? And they
Fuck
would
them,
have to take
fuck
you
them. I became a name on my own.
Spike planted.
My own business. I didn't need to fuck them.
Yeah.
And I still will open for anybody, and I still know my place being an opening act. So don't have to tell me, listen, do 22 minutes. Fuck you.
Where's Stephen Edie now?
They're in a some
One enemy remaining.
You're done.
All of a sudden, he's gonna get 50 times.
They're a mess over there.
The fucking thing is over.
Help a
They went to
girl out,
fucking
would
theater.
you?
They packed it without more, didn't pay anybody get in to see this guy. But
Gotta
they
go.
tell you the fucking truth. Let him in. Where is he now? He dyed his fucking hair red like I did. I look like a rooster. He looks white. So they all want to be fucking young. Steve, if you're listening, you're fucking old. You had a great career. You did comedy. You did everything. Lay down
Whatever they're
this
doing,
fucking old
I like
shit
it.
That's in that skrill. What is your fucking problem? And then you married her. I did.
Spike drop.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? He had a drinks with her all over the fucking country. With your wife.
This guy could have been a great actor.
Stealing
He could have been a great comedian. Down with a weight. He had a weight around his balls.
Scout destroyed.
Our spike's down.
Spike
No
down
way.
B.
It's fucking over.
No fucking way.
She was one of the great
Last
female
player standing.
Good attempt.
era. But now it's fun. If she can hum now, it's a miracle. But they don't know what she wants. You did it all. Where the fuck you going? And just thank God you dipped the bread in the fucking sauce. Not black people.
That Yoru looks pissed all the time. Honestly, it's impressive. Go, go, go! Gotta go!
Holy shit! I never even heard this shit. You should write a book slang, old slang with Pat Cooper.
This is some Jim Crow shit.
Yeah, that's the code.
Together.
My next book, I'm going to give it a name. But when you're born a dog, you can't die a cat.
That makes a lot of sense.
Take this!
A lot of sense.
It does, because it's about your life.
Yeah, I gotta buy
People
Pat's
try
book.
that.
Watch out!
But I changed. When you're 70 years old, you don't change. You're a prick. You're gonna die a
always
prick.
been this
Did you do
guy.
the,
Yeah,
did you do
fuck
the
'em.
iTunes reading of your book?
Sorry?
The reading of your
No, we want
Punch the hole himself.
No, we want the iTunes version where he's reading the book.
book's on tape.
Come on.
Your tab, my fucking tab. At the Stage Deli, this fucking guy. Hey, like, let me rewind that. I'm gonna read this is from the book.
Do you got that? Do you got like where we can you actually read the book? Oh, half done?
Yeah, that's a very difficult thing for me to do. I mean, this guy,
must take
Steve
a
Garrett, is
long
great
time.
at that. You know, Steve, he won't make sure because now you got to talk about
No way.
Spike down A.
It sounds like you, which is great. I'm trying to get that on the fucking...
Yeah, you
Secret.
want something that somebody like you would
Right.
written. You hear it in your voice.
Stop
right?
reading what I'm on, you sick bastard.
Found one.
That's a good plug.
Found one.
Now he wants to read it.
30 seconds left.
On the back.
That's great.
Enemy spotted A.
He's a
One enemy remaining.
Forward, Jim. I got the spike.
I love this man who's had one of the great comedy shows of all time. I love Josh. Can I tell you something? I still look at the reruns of that show.
Yeah, it's hysterical.
Oh, fuck.
10 seconds
his
left.
fans, Jerry Lewis.
Well, Jerry, you know, waiting on line.
How did I get this powerful?
Dean Martin. I sat through 6-7
Sky,
shows at the Paramount.
this is just the
A few
beginning
years
of
later,
the power.
Jerry's at my house having
Thank
dinner.
you.
And you say to yourself,
Gotta go!
believe I used to wait to see this guy, and he's at my house now. He loved me, hugged me. He said something to my
I'm
wife.
outta here.
He said, put a tape recorder around this man's neck, because all day long he'll have you pee in your pants. He's naturally a fun. This is coming from another
There.
comic. And when other comics say, you know, Pat, that's what you want. You want
He's a
to be
comics comic, but why didn't none of these fucking guys come?
You want to play? Let's play.
Like,
Spike
doing
down
movies
B.
and put-
I made movies.
I know you made some movies on your side. Yeah, but I'm saying, like you're the guy of those guys.
Right.
They love you, but
Right.
they.
That's a good question.
They didn't cuff you and
Your
go.
duty is not those
Thank you.
All right.
I'm overbearing. They don't want me in the fucking area. You
Fire in
understand
the
me?
hole!
They say, I don't know what this guy's gonna say. He's too fucking low. They want people to be under low key, play the part. Like I did the De Niro movies. I did 2 of them, and I told my wife, God love, I said, after this
What a
movie,
shot, man.
I will never be
That fucking
called
thing
again.
nailed me.
And she says, why? I said,
Last
because
player
I'm
standing.
You know, reading my lines and everything. I had the fucking cast in his pants. I was in the fucking dressing room. I had De Niro pee in his pants. And let me tell you something about Robert De Niro.
Enemies
okay?
close.
I
Eyes
go
up.
to the Friars about 5 months ago. He's now a Friar. So I go in, you know, they
I'm outta here.
And one of the leaders comes over back, you know, Robert De Niro's here with Joy Behar at the table. I said, and Jeffrey Ross. I said, fine. He said, whatever you do, man, don't make any, and don't, I said, who the fuck you think you're talking to? He says, please. So, all right, now, we're doing Mickey Freeman's memorial. Oh, no, we're doing his roast. Right? And everybody's a piece of
This!
sit in the corner and I wave.
Scanning ahead.
Watch out! Reloading.
I said, before I open my fucking mouth, take a fucking picture of that guy there.
No way. Good lord.
Reloading.
Headshot.
Last player standing.
It's called talent. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
I got guys in that fucking movie who wanted to say one word so they could join the union. I said, say anything you want. He goes, well, I'm at the bar. Say to Bobby De Niro, you know. You want to drink? He wants to say the fucking thing you want to drink. So he comes over, he goes, Mr. Vito, you want to drink?
Make sure
And
to follow
Bobby
my
phones
pack
to
in.
say
They'll lead
he
us
doesn't
right to
have
the
a line.
end.
I said, what the fuck's the difference? You want to drink? Tell him yeah. And it was funny. But I heard the rumbling. Bum, 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 bum. That was the fucking end of me at the two shows. But that's okay. They're stupid.
They don't want people, you know, directing the movie.
No, I didn't direct the movie. I am me. And if I can't be me, what about scumbags are out there now getting $1.5 million a fucking
I
week?
must stop
I
their
never
ring.
did that. I'm a fucking mensch. I'm a fucking friend. I'm a good guy. Fuck them. How's that tell you? Fuck them again. You know, who the fuck they are?
Enemy spotted.
I got family. I'm gonna go fuck themselves. I mean, what's the difference? Because they're fucking that's what you do. That's what makes a fucking...
Here we go!
I mean, give me a fucking break. Whoever said that when I'm fucking sleeping, set me up. I'll complete the
Who else is on the back of the book, Patrice?
He
Why the
mentioned
fuck
De
you think
Niro.
One enemy remaining.
Exactly. And you know
Spike
what?
down
This
A.
show was good for me. We're helping each other. This is the last time.
Almost out.
You talk about, you know, obviously Jerry Lewis over your house, things like that. And but I remember as a
Go, go, go.
watching you on Ed Sullivan. I watched
You had to say that.
on Sullivan.
You were
Well,
never a kid.
yeah, well, back in the,
You
know,
will
the
not
30s.
kill my allies.
One enemy remaining.
3.
Enemy spotted A.
Who else is on the back of that book?
Two more.
They demand a fight. Who are we to disobey?
Way the fuck out. Billy Crystal.
Who's the one?
Need a drop.
Crystal. I've never
Thank
met
you.
a funnier man. Sure I have. It's me. Well, everybody's funny.
Well, he's wonderful. Very.
Now,
very
was
strong.
Mr. Saturday Night After You, was that a movie that was made?
I never
Was that
did
about
Mr.
you?
Saturday Night.
No, was that character about you?
No, that was about like the George Burns, the kind of guys who used to work these condos years ago. We used to work bungalow condo. He did such a great movie. I thought he should have won an Academy Award. He really plays that
I love
character.
Mr. Saturday Night.
Yeah,
man.
it was
You seen
wonderful.
a couple
Yeah,
times?
like a while
seen
ago.
it?
He's a giant.
You ever seen Mr. Saturday Night?
The fun begins.
You never seen that movie? No. Great fucking film.
He's a
check it out this
giant.
weekend.
He's a giant. He's a wonderful, talented man. I'm telling you. So these kind of guys, I mean, they're wonderful. But you know, it's fucking over. Where you going?
Who's
I mean,
next?
did Broadway with 700 Sundays. I tried to, 200 Peculiar Tuesdays, and they wouldn't give it to me. He went on Broadway. He's good. I don't know what more you can do after that. He's done great movies. He's done great Academy Awards. You know, I wish they bring back.
No way.
Below quarter.
The brothers.
Oh, Baldwin?
Yeah,
Yes,
I wish he
it's
comes
rad,
back
GGs.
again. Gave me a chance to take a nap. He hosted the fucking balls on Alec Baldwin. He said, what the fuck? He don't belong hosting cock. He don't belong hosting cock.
I needed some rest. Thank God. Alec
Baldwin.
Who saw that coming?
Spike planted.
Fucking dollars, and he's fucking better. He's fucking better.
Any shows coming like that?
Yes.
Yeah, this thing.
I got a couple of things on.
One enemy remaining.
I think that's it.
8 p.m. Sunday, March 20th at 3 p.m. at the Queen's Theater.
I'm gonna work the
Queen's
comp-
Theater.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen.
Theater at
Remember,
4th Pete, yeah.
Nice. Of March?
And that's another guy I met. And I met Nat King Cole, Ella Fitzgerald. I work with all of them.
Go, go, go.
I work with all of them. And, you know, and I'm saying, I mean, there are decent people in this fucking world. I mean, Ella Fitzgerald comes over to me. She says, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. She says, on my show. I work with Ginger Rogers, the one who danced with Fred Astaire for years, who won an Academy Award. In walks Carrie.
No one makes sound. No one makes sound. No one makes sound. Don't peep me. No one makes sound. I will find out. Shh. Stop that.
Did you like Pat? I love I love them. She goes. So I said, come here, Fred. Stop the fucking question. Be who you are.
Yeah.
But that's what I the fucking elephant in here. Sorry.
Cut him, baby.
Go crazy, man.
There you go.
Here.
Come on, Sage. Come on, Sage.
Slave ship, Sergio Frank.
Actually, Sage, come here.
You know what it is. They only have one color. Black people? One color book with no other. Sergio Frank, one of the finest entertainers I ever worked with. He was a headliner. He sang, he danced, he did everything. It was like I became a brother to me. I loved him so much.
Your duty is not over.
Man, making so much sound.
Train harder.
There he is, right there. Look at him. He's on the internet.
Scanning ahead.
Let me tell you how a guy. That's the guy from
30 seconds left.
Your ass is wetting. Your ass is Now, let me tell you a quick story. You ready? I said to Sergio Frankie, let's go on the A train.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Spike down mid. 10 seconds left.
The fucking A train. White people are gonna work the fucking Apollo because I don't know if they're gonna understand them. What do you think? These people are stupid? They
Look
love
your
their
enemy
fucking
in the
business.
eye.
And they,
It
his
helps
manager
with
stopped
accuracy.
me.
Really?
I shot the A train. Sergio, hello, let's take the A train. Hello, you know, and they stopped it because his fucking manager had no balls. This one
I'm not gonna lie, Sage. I was like, fuck the
and he
ice.
said, I don't understand. She don't want to. Fuck her. What does she understand about fucking entertaining? You entertain everybody. Deaf people. People who can't fucking hear. People who can't breathe. You entertain
Don't keep them
everybody.
ground.
Don't go in a fucking category because you're making me fucking crazy. He says, well, they hear me when the train goes. Who gives a shit? It's publicity.
This.
That was the end of it.
Spike down A.
That's why he's the nicest guy. You ever met this guy? Looks like he follows on the brake button.
Anybody can drop a name. He was on a
Good
fucking
name.
nicest man.
One dead.
Anybody can.
I got Spike.
Somebody would know where you go. Like I met The Rock. He's a nice guy. Like you go, oh shit, that's a nice guy. I'm just saying, a big star where you go, that was a really truly nice fucking guy.
Last player standing.
You know, these people
Spike
here,
down
okay,
A.
humble beings. 90% of people, then you get the assholes who really can't handle success and shouldn't be successful, and they torture everybody around.
Last
them.
round before the switch.
You know,
Don't
they
be
got
cheap.
lucky, and now when
Spend
they
it
got
all
old,
before it's
they
gone.
fucking Botox. Botox ain't gonna help because there's no fucking heart. You gotta have a fucking heart.
Need
But
a
they
drop.
want something better.
Thank you.
Now the older women have a new thing. We're now, you know,
Gotta
they're
go.
cougars. They want to reinvent their pussy. It's still a fucking pussy. It'll die a pussy. It comes out of there peeing, and that's what it does. That's all it's gonna do. Peeing and fucking and peeing and fucking and peeing. That's
Oh,
what your
run it up
pussy
mid.
is.
Run it
Oh,
up mid.
good
I want you
shit.
to.
You don't like the cougar thing?
I don't think I think so. One day it's trying to reinvent their pussy. That's what they fucking up.
Enemy spotted.
Reloading.
Revealing.
Man, I'm getting naded in.
When I get him in bed, it's a fucking epic.
Parasite.
You packing major wood?
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
I have a weenie.
I have this fight.
Tell you right now, when I never fuck with the lights.
Switching sides.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. All right, go to your packet. Everybody want to know your packet. What am I? What I work for?
All right.
Grocery store? Huh? The lights are out. I was married 44 years. She goes,
Here.
geez, you're wonderful.
Gotta
I
go.
never let her work, though. It's none of her business. As long as I can pee, that's important. Peeing is important. Years ago when you fucked, after you finished fucking, you went, Now, today, if you pee at 82, you go, I get up just to pee. It's better than fucking. I don't have to worry about putting a snap around, you know. Hey, I went to the fucking Dwayne Reedus. I want some rubbers, you know, for my feet. He gives me 2 fucking condoms. I says I can't put that on. I can't find it. Where am I gonna put it on?
Watch out!
I love that rubbers. I want to update that one.
There.
That's great. My galoshes. That's what they call them, galoshes.
Spike down A.
Reload.
I go because my guy goes, well, I'm gonna see you. You know, and I go down and make him laugh. We talk and everything, and you go and listen. Every day is a
Spike
gift.
planted.
People say, you're working. That's not work no more.
Because his thing ain't not stress. Like, it's not what he's doing ain't stress. He's stress-free.
He's one of the most stress-free guys ever.
He's stress-free.
Right. Pat don't have stress.
Revealing area.
Because he's not hiding anything. He's not packing anything down. Everything comes out of this guy.
Right. I was raised this way. You know, my mother goes, that's the macaroni. I go, what the fuck is it? You know, that's the way we were raised. My family yelled at each other.
Last player standing.
My father never yelled. My father never yelled. My father beat you by quiet. You understand? And when she yelled at him, when he got the license out of the drawer, where does it say in the license that I gotta take your shit?
In the drawer.
Hi! Fight's not over, you know.
That's why we laughed.
That's great.
That's fucking funny, and that's in the book, and that's the fucking greatest. Buy the fucking book, it'll educate you.
Buy the fucking
What's the name of the book? How dare you say, how dare me?
I'm out of here.
Is that it? We're here.
I think we're done.
Are we finished?
Yeah, we're all finished.
We're finished, all right.
What gig you want to promote?
He just takes his headphones off.
Kidding me or what?
Yeah, we're done, but what gig you want to promote?
I don't want to plug no more. I had enough of this shit.
Yeah, we barely got your shit out there.
Enough. That's enough.
You sure?
Just the book. Buy the book. You're going to love it. It's one of the best books out there.
Is the big one?
Yeah.
All right, you guys tell me Queens Theater.
Thank you.
March 19th and March 20th. Queens Theater with the great Pat Cooper. Get your tickets through.
That's Sunday. I'm doing that matinee.
Take this.
But you'll find Pat
And they're
Cooper.
giving out free prostate checks at the...
Yeah.
Pat Cooper.
Don't let the door hit your Jew's ass on the way out.
Just amazing. Fucking amazing. Let's get out of here. Pat, you got anything?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing Caroline.
Reloading.
My big return.
Spike down A.
We'll take a fucking picture.
Using some,
Last player standing.
Come on, take the picture.
We're gonna take a picture of him.
One enemy remaining.
Why don't we start?
Get in the picture.
Get in the picture. We're going off right now. Get in the picture. We're doing the show for the day.
If you're not a good shot today, don't worry. There are other ways to be useful.
Thank you, Pat.
I'm out of here.
Picture with the legend. All right, guys, have a great weekend. It was a lot of fun this weekend. We'll see you Monday. Patrice O'Neal in studio playing Caroline's this weekend. 212-757-4100. Are you doing the Thursday night?
What am I doing here? What?
You're doing Thursday night?
Yeah.
So they give you the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yes.
So you're camping out there.
Yeah, I'm there at the make my
I hear some.
triumphant return
Yeah,
to
main.
Caroline.
B main.
Once again, not being retired. That retirement thing.
Yo.
Getting out of this chicken outfit.
Last player standing.
That shit.
Spike planted.
It's just let me state this right now.
Charlie
Sheen. But I'm gonna say,
what's your take? It's a weird
Watch them run when
he's a
lit
free
by my
man.
sauna.
We should all be
That's
jealous
when
of
we
him.
strike.
He's a free man. We've seen a free man. You make fun of that motherfucker, but he's a free man, dude, and that's a great thing to be. But I don't give a fuck what he do.
You do agree he's not as crazy as the media is making him out to be, right?
I think that he is he's a peculiar guy, but who cares though? It's like I think he had been on whatever he's been on. He's been on Tiger Blood since the day one. And you don't understand, man. People who are cornballs, they don't. To be really funny, man, you gotta have problems, man. Any funny guy without problems is a fucking just a douche.
Right.
No one likes him.
The
you know
more
what I mean?
problems you have, the funnier you can be.
He's a fucking hilarious. Think of your funniest guys in history. They all have issues.
And they understand
Go.
Warner Brothers.
I'm pretty sure
They
there's a
were
race
dealing
streak.
with a guy that had issues, but that's what made him great.
But something happened. I mean, I think he.
You really think he's happy that he lost that gig, though?
I don't. I think
The hunt begins.
I think he's free.
I don't
Last player standing.
He's just a guy.
Spike down A.
He is what we all want to be.
Hulk out!
A fucking
Hulk out!
But I mean,
Blinded.
I mean, it's not about the gig. It's about his free man. Dude, some people don't want to be. Some people feel comfortable being, in the position they're in.
Level heads until we're home, yes?
Two things we're comparing. I'm comparing your spirit, and I'm not comparing his money. I'm comparing a day-to-day spirit. And he's doing what the fuck he wants to do. It doesn't bother me. And I think I'm jealous of the guy.
I think he's mad because the rules changed. I think they were completely aware, like you were saying, that Warner Brothers was aware that they're dealing with a guy that has some issues, but he came to work and he performed, and everyone was like,
fantastic.
It's like, as long as you perform, we don't care what you're doing on the side, and that's fine. But
You want to play? Let's play.
Somewhere along the way, the rules changed.
I think they're
whether
mid.
he started fucking up bad at work or
I don't think the
what.
rules changed. I think it changed for people in the power position, man.
But then that's what got him mad. Like, what the fuck?
Who's
man?
next?
Lifestyle. As long as everything was running smoothly at work.
He betrayed the cartel, man. You can't betray the people that you are.
Spike down A.
Blinded. Hulk out! Blinded. Buried.
Aligned
He's
yourself with.
Yeah, we were suspicious of that. We didn't think he went too far.
He fucked with. They think he fucked with Jews, and that's who he aligned himself with, man.
Oh yeah.
But that's who he aligned himself with.
He was fucking acting. It was like
Last player standing.
When was that window broken, bro?
Typically get somebody in trouble because of who he was. But if he wanted to be out, he didn't have to re-up. He's panicking that he got fired. Because again, we've been on that end of it. This man, he lost a
30 seconds left.
It's like it's not a cakewalk. No, it's not a cakewalk.
Great.
Lights on this level, on the radio level, it's not cakewalk.
Thank you.
Nothing's a cakewalk, though.
Exactly. So it's like to compare money and your. I don't even want to be dramatic and say soul, but to compare your soul and money, it just, to me, it doesn't combine.
This cake is a cakewalk.
I like Patrice's take on this. It's a new twist that I haven't heard yet. And yeah, this guy can now wake up whenever the fuck he wants. He's got enough money where he doesn't have to ever move out of his house.
That's not what I heard.
$2 million a fucking
Still got platoon money.
I heard he did not have enough money, and again, I don't know how true it is.
Right, I mean,
but I know somebody that knows him, and I heard that he was in financial trouble actually a couple of years ago. He has a lot of bills to pay.
Spike down B.
But who's not gonna hire him? As long as he didn't offend. I don't know where this guy Chuck Lorre is on in the cartel fucking cartel. Well, it's a lot of cartels, man.
Sure.
But he's talking about how he doesn't want to wear the funny shirts anymore, so he's going to get another gig where he has to wear funny shirts.
Don't ever.
Almost out.
He's got major
Man, he's top mid cat, bro. He's cat.
Can I
maybe a reality show?
Can I say something like my carrier is AT&T or my I don't know if I'm doing commercials, but I just that's who I have, or even Comcast cable.
One enemy remaining.
You call them, they cut off. So I got Showtime, and this point is to wearing funny shirts somewhere else. Showtime cut the movie channel off, so now the movie channel is alone without a
30 seconds left
that you have to buy. And I'm like, well, why don't you just put movie channel out of business? No one's buying the movie channel outside of a package. And I go, look, if I have to pay for the movie channel, and I want the movie channel, I'm going to leave to go get fucked somewhere else. because getting
10
fucked
seconds
by
left.
Comcast, I've been there with them for 6 years.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna let you fuck me, and I know you. So I'll go get fucked by a new person and treated poorly. Come in getting treated poorly.
Last player standing.
My
We
family,
move as a
these
unit,
people that
okay?
you would rather
Last thing I
you
need
would
is
rather
some
fucking
hero
save
messing
$10
things
a
up.
month. Instead of giving it to me, I probably paid you $75,000 over the last 6 years. You would rather see me go than to fucking give me that little thing. You don't see that I've been a loyal customer up to that point. You know what? I'm gonna wear the funny shirts at DirecTV.
But you
let DirecTV fuck me because I don't know that.
You saying I want to leave I want to leave the thing and like I want to get fucked somewhere else. I understand that. But then the difference is when you continually are going everywhere and daring them to do it. It's almost like you're. I think he overrated
Spike
his value
down
there.
B.
It's scary.
They fired Tom Cruise. They'll fire him.
It's a scary game when you're dealing with these fucking people, dude. Look, I deal with Jews.
Boo! Sorry.
I deal with Jews because one thing Jews don't let you do, they don't want you to be Jewish. You join. You just have to make some money.
Black people. So black people don't want you to be
One
black.
enemy remaining.
I'll say it twice.
Fucking stunk.
Watch out!
But they leave you alone.
I'm out of here.
That lets you do what you do,
right?
As long as you do it, and they make a couple of dollars.
Act on my impact. Don't give them time to reposition.
Happened for you to, like, for them to be screaming. Something happened.
Gotta go.
To continuously be talking and all of a sudden he done lost it. Something happened, man. He's either scared to death, because look at who he named in his fucking team of guys. Mel Gibson, Sean Penn, legitimate.
Don't give them grown
What they Hollywood eccentrics, man. He aligned himself with. There's some fucking some strangeness going on, because Charlie Sheen is the highest paid TV actor in the world, and that's when you talk about the beast and being in the belly. I'm not even really in the mouth. You might be in the mouth being chewed up, but Charlie Sheen's in the belly when you're dealing with shit like that. You don't know what the fuck is going on in the shit people
Spike
want
down
you to do,
A.
man.
But they gave him a raise. It's the highest
I'm out of
guy
here.
in the game. I'm not saying that
Raise is like that coffee.
But how are they treat, I can't comprehend how they treated him bad. It was like when he fucked up. You know how it is with network. He fucked
One
up
enemy remaining.
a knife, or he didn't have a knife, whatever it was. They don't abandon him through any of that shit that he's pulled. All over these years, they don't abandon him. They don't publicly. Maybe they behind the scenes they could just stop it because we have advertising to sell. But they didn't abandon him. And then he just dared them and Chuck.
Found you.
Come out of nowhere and start saying fuck Chuck Lorre.
No, he was annoyed.
Just some
and
good
I'm
old
sure he was
hard
probably annoyed for a long
yakka.
time.
Standing in between us and victory.
He's untouchable.
He felt like exactly.
You get to a point where you feel like you're untouchable.
Felt untouchable.
I hate to bring it back to us, but me and Ant, when we were at NAW getting ridiculous ratings for many radio stations, we truly felt untouchable. Like, we were getting yelled at, like, shut up. You're not gonna fucking fire us. We felt untouchable.
You know why it's different for you two?
I'll show them.
And then
Linticayo.
Long Island assholes who weren't on. You weren't.
That's why.
Take this.
We didn't realize that at the time, that the rules were actually changing.
Fire in
We
the
didn't
hole.
want to see that. We still thought we were untouchable.
You still have an excuse, though.
Enemy
You have
spotted
an
B.
excuse because
Here we go.
you're actual human beings who
Hawk out.
have paid.
One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Game like we worked hard and we got to where we had to be, which was legitimate fun. Charlie Sheen has been raised in this business, man. His father was a major player. His brother was a
Spike's
major
dead.
player.
Out of
He's not
charges.
a fucking boob. He knows what's going on in this fucking game. He's just not like, golly gee whiz,
I'm over
untouchable.
them.
This guy knows the deal.
He overplayed his hand. I think you're wrong. He overplayed his hand. He thought he was untouchable. It happens because you get into that state. I think he overplayed his, because nobody wants to, especially when you can get out of the gig.
Gotta go.
Nobody wants to walk away or get fired from a $2 a week gig. And I say cakewalk because when we've had trouble here, as much as I'll bitch about management, like, this gig is a cakewalk compared to fucking, having to be on the road to make the money. It's like, I love coming in here, hanging with these dumbbells. And
You want to play? Let's play.
Watch out!
Is fucking like fuck. Then you feel like you're floating on your own. He's never been fired publicly like that. Because he's so when he had to talk about so and so. Remember what he said? He was on the phone. He goes, "Well, I guess they shouldn't have fired me." Like we heard him talk after that about the firing.
I'm out of here.
He was fucked up.
Enemy spotted me.
But he was also bothered by it. Yeah. It was almost like they had done what he dared them to do, and he didn't think
I think
they
it's
would.
I think it's both parts though. I think he's kind of you kind of rationalize it like, good, I'm free. And then in the back of your mind, you're like,
his from the 2 million.
No.
Okay, before he got
Or
fired,
backside.
the guy was doing
Believe.
something that's unheard of. And look, man, like, let's move on.
Take this.
Boss. These guys. If this was the mob, dude, that's how you.
That's the Don.
Look at it. Where's Chuck
Spike
Lorre
planted.
in the mob? Is he a boss? Is he a boss? These guys, they don't give a fuck. You're meat. $2 million a week ain't shit. They offered Seinfeld $5 million.
One enemy remaining.
10 years ago?
Yeah. Probably 10, right?
That means if they offered him 5, he was
Let's move as
Last player standing.
was in his kitchen. This is documented and said, "Look, man, just fucking back off a little bit, reel it in a little bit," because they both understood.
Think of it like it's a mob.
Back off. He goes, all I need to do is back off. I know what's going on. I don't need to soak and all that shit. I just need you to back the fuck
Match
off.
point.
And
If you see one of my creatures, it's a good thing, all right?
But
We'll figure out what they do eventually.
Still a chance.
That's what we were told. That's what we know.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Fucking,
you're right about that.
If you heard a story that fucking Mel Carmison came and visited Anthony at his house, and it was just like he goes, "Hey Anthony, like that guy is the guy." So he comes to you. It's not a fucking request.
He didn't fuck with Les though. He didn't fuck with Sumner, and he didn't fuck with Les. He's not a dumb. You're right. He was raised in this business, but he also knows
how
that
far he could have.
Sumner will dump Cruz. He will dump Charlie Sheen. Sumner will fire anybody because he's 90 and he doesn't give a fuck.
It felt like he knew how far he could take it.
He felt like he could fuck with Chuck Lorre.
Changed. Maybe it is because of the drugs and the lack of sleep.
Spike planted.
But
I'm out of here.
And it was the #1 sport.
Yeah.
Now this is why this game is
Silence.
Last player standing.
Trying to really know what's going on. People ask you to do things and they tell you to do things.
One enemy remaining.
It's the mob. Patrice, do me a favor.
Don't rush me.
Yeah, so if you're an average person and you want it all,
You really think to work.
More under
Fucking A, Jesus. Oh yeah.
I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two. Let me know if you need healing.
The one who thought was crazy, but it wasn't. Carlo.
the boss.
Yeah, Carlo. Not Carlo. The one.
Gotta go.
No, not Sin too. But the boss, really the boss.
Paul Castellano, who was shot.
For that family.
The guy walking around in the
That was
bathrobe.
Castellano. Oh, the old one, Carlo Gambino.
Gambino was to be like to figure out how to live to be a ripe old age in this game is the same thing. I look at this game like it's the mob, man. It's
It is
scary.
a good way to look at
I
it.
just stay as a
There.
combo and just go put in some work and
I'm an
back
earner.
off.
I'm a good earner.
But here's who Charles
We can play retake.
Was the Jewish guy
Watch
Ace
out.
Rothstein, who he thought, I'm a made man, I'm better than him. And I'm gonna tell you something, Ace Rothstein fucking earned. And they didn't give a fuck.
They didn't
give He wanted to fucking whack him, and he couldn't. And that's what this was. Because Chuck Lorre has fucking.
Because Charlie Sheen is a Puerto Rican when it's all boiled down to
Mike
it.
and Molly, and he's got
He's got three hit shows.
three
not gonna knock that guy out.
Who's Chuck? What's his other show?
Fucking
He just said
Big
Mike
Bang,
and Molly,
Big Bang, Mike and Molly,
and How I
all
Met.
Chuck Lorre.
Those are Chuck Lorre?
Spike planted.
Yeah, well, Charlie Sheen is somewhere in this fucking.
I think Charlie fucked up.
Somewhere in a free.
Pull cats.
He's got Yeah, I think he just made a bad move, dude. He allowed his craziness.
You're not gonna knock that guy out.
Especially since Charlie was being unpredictable. It was like, if you let him stay, he's going. What if he's
Last player standing.
What if a girl overdoses in his house? Like, then they start thinking that way. What if a girl fucking dies in his house with coke? Then we get public relations. You saw it coming. You saw it coming.
Attackers win.
If he would have just pulled fucking back and talked to them off in the air and said, look, I've been a little crazy, but he would have been fine. That's my opinion.
Jesus. Yeah, he also created Grace Under Fire, Sybil, and Darman and Greg.
The guy makes a lot of money
and
for the
where
networks,
are
man.
all they? They're,
Yeah.
Where the fuck? And you heard Grace Under Fire. What's that bitch's name? Brett Butler. You heard she was trouble.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see them no more.
We don't see them.
That's right.
Yes, sir, boss.
Yeah, that's
Those
it.
shows were pretty fucking successful. This guy's had a nice run.
You get your knuckles dirty. That's what you do. You either get your knuckles dirty or you try to move up in the game.
Damn, man.
And it's either Sunny Black or Sunny Red. You're gonna fucking Chuck Lorre's the Kraken, nigga. And it's
Match found.
Miscalculated, man.
I think so, man.
It's something you're simplifying this shit too much, man. There's something missing. I can't argue, but there's something that ain't right about this onslaught of Charlie Sheen, dude. He probably. This guy is powerful, man.
He's also fucking, don't forget he was smoking coke and he's on a long run of a long partying run. I don't think he's insane, but you really do have delusions of grandeur when you're doing that stuff. I mean, look at the insanity of doing that much coke and thinking you're going to be okay and you're not going to drop dead. I mean, that's not a sane way to think. That's a fucking, that's a loony way to think.
Yeah, that alone is
And
crazy.
he literally was admitting, he's on a CBS's #1 show and he's going, I was smoking a lot of rocks. And it's like, okay, you can do that, but that's just a dumb thing to do, knowing the business as well as you know it. If Pryor did what he did, but he was a stand-up, and he was a fucking, you know what I mean? He didn't. There's a difference between.
But Pryor was free too, and also, and George Carlin was a free man too.
Sure.
Because they were on the road to meeting the beast. You know what I mean? The top of the chain, but. If you notice, Richard Pryor and George Carlin aren't famous for fame. They're famous for the love and respect people have for their material.
Pryor made a lot of movies. Pryor made a lot of movies,
Not
though.
one
So he had to deal
put him
with.
there, though. Pryor used to do little, like, he did, like, Lady Sings the Blues, which was a big, like, for the black community, but in terms of 48 Hours or Beverly Hills Cop,
But he did.
never.
You know how big that fucking dumb movie was with
Stir Crazy was big.
Brimstone, that bracer has access to the kingdom mainframe, yeah? There we go. Just asking for a friend.
That was pretty big at the time.
In 6th grade, we were all walking around. I remember when that came out. Me and my buddy were walking around going, that's right. We
Gotta
banged
go.
it. We were doing the movie trailer. And my grandmother took me to New York to see it. And she couldn't believe the language. I'll never forget Gene
Out of
Wilder
you?
quoting him going, yeah, because I kept going, shut up, cunt, I'm laughing. But Gene Wilder was writing, man, I don't fucking believe you. And I was like, oh, fuck, this bitch is going to make me walk out. But she didn't. She knew better.
Oh, wow.
She knew better.
That's
I let her jerk me off under the popcorn box.
Popcorn box? What did you say?
I wanted to say popcorn, but it felt so good coming out that I got all flustered.
Jesus.
I'm tired.
Premeditated laughter.
I just
fucking asshole.
What am I gonna do? I got a new CD coming out today.
Oh,
really? What's it called?
Despicable.
Why? Why are you?
You know what's funny?
Jimmy,
People notice that you've been
Of course
using.
they did.
People notice that you've been using the word despicable all morning.
They didn't know why?
I hope Steve Cole sues you.
Now they do.
Why?
Some
He did Despicable Me. I hope those people sue you for Despicable.
You look at the photo on the fucking cover of that, you know exactly why I call it that. Fucking, because my
Yeah,
ugliness.
Jimmy's new CD is out today. Very cool. Good news.
Well, hope it sells.
It'll sell.
Oh, I hope it sells 1 million copies.
Silver Streak.
I'm out of here.
Silver Streak.
Spike down A.
iPhone users too.
Last player standing.
You digging it?
You bailed.
It's one.
I bailed too.
My torch just made me physically ill.
Yeah.
And then I went and got an Android just to be different.
One down.
I called Motorola.
Number down.
There was a feature that wouldn't allow
Placing
me to
swarm
stop the
grenade.
phone from saying who's calling. So it'd be like, you know, call from Jim Norton. I'm like, this is not right.
30 seconds
They get on
left.
the phone till 1 in the morning, and they go, oh, AT&T must have put an app on it that we don't know about. I call AT&T. It forces you to integrate everything in your life.
Nice.
It changes Twitter and MySpace.
Come on, Rise, you
and
cheeky bugger.
everything.
Let's get
Makes
into
it
it.
this thing that you have to finagle. Like, it doesn't even allow you to not use Twitter or not use Facebook. It's there. And you had it 14,000 apps on it. It was just too much going on with this fucking phone. Even though I liked it a little bit, it looked good, it felt good. No.
What do you have, the Atrix?
The Atrix.
That's what I bought. Me and you.
Hey, that guy expressed
You bought the
one
Atrix?
more thing.
I'm loving it so far.
It just sickens. It's just too. It was too much. I felt like an old man. I'm like, this is
Smoke's down.
Sentry. Enemy spotted A. Hulk out. Blinded.
What's my guy again?
Flash reloading. Hulk out.
BlackBerry, and then what do you not like about this app?
Reloading.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Well, no reason to say that. Like I just asked a totally ludicrous question. Like, why do you go to the bathroom once in a while?
Punches in the teeth, spit back blood.
I cursed him out for no reason.
Pretty fair question.
Because Danny asked me that same question, like, because Danny said it not like a regular question. Danny said it like, nincompoop. It's coming out in a month and 3 days. I'm like, I'm not a fucking technical guy, but the iPhone doesn't let you do things with
like make
ringtones.
Ringtones?
Yeah,
They're
like
not
I wanna,
equal.
You can get ringtones.
Yeah, I like ringtones, but they won't let you just take it from your fucking your iTunes or something.
Maybe they
won't
don't
let
want you to
do
be a
it.
teenage girl. They're looking out for you. You don't need ringtones.
But it's the ones they give you go doodly doodly doo.
I like that.
I don't like that shit.
Is that a cultural thing? I think
white people are fine with
people
doodly
are kind of
doodly
moving
doo.
on with
Black people
ringtones
love
a little bit.
ringtones.
I
That
think
has
black
to be
people
said.
like ringtones more than white people.
I'm not
it's
fucking
racial again.
blowing money fast. Like if I had one, I would put Sarah McLaughlin's Born Innocent as a ringtone.
Take it out.
That fucking sad bitch. I didn't realize the song We Are.
Spike down A.
Aida or Ada or some
Placing
shit.
swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
It's just miserable.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get that as a ringtone.
Enemy spotted A. Powers out. Take this.
Last player standing.
Unreal. Wow.
Thrifty.
Oh my god,
I just
really?
wanted the hook, that's all.
How miserable is this?
Let's ruin their day.
She's a miserable bitch.
I know.
There's nothing happy going on in her life.
Who else do you want? Helen Reddy? Some Anne Murray? Mom?
What the fuck? Mom. Come on, how can you not this here? Just the hook is
Good song.
It's beautiful, man.
You wouldn't be answering the phone, you'd just be listening to the ringtone.
Yeah.
Like, answer the phone,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
every time you pick up, it's an animal crying.
On, let's go.
That should be a ringtone.
You too can help.
Yeah, dog with 3
Launching
legs.
smoke.
Thousands of animals are
Hulk
need
out.
the
Reloading.
You can help.
You take the phone out of your leather pocket.
Reloading. Watch out.
Launching smoke.
Just listen to this and think of humanity.
Yeah, and picture your rug with kitten piss on it.
Placing sentry.
Kicking it across the room to this song.
I wanted to start off right there.
Why would you do that to yourself? Every time the yeah, listen to this every once in a while, it's all right. But every time you're
It's just remind you of things, man. Your phone remind you of things, man.
going through menopause.
Variable removed.
I wake up crying. My uterus hurts.
My phone does remind me of every time
Down
it
you
rings,
go.
Oh, I have to talk to my girlfriend, or I hope that's the massage girl who's gonna jerk me off. It always reminds me of my
Last player standing.
It's blowing you off until you get a more
I don't have it yet.
appropriate ringtone.
Charge and shoot. Easy enough.
I even bought a ringtone app. It's difficult to do. I don't fucking I just want better ringtones. Other than that, the iPhone's been okay with me. I don't know. But I miss BlackBerry. I do miss
The
that.
BlackBerry got so fucking dated, though. That little screen, the fucking keys.
Look, it's right here.
That
Take
shit.
a look at it.
Look at that thing.
And when
You're
you
gonna
guys
fucking watch videos on that?
when you guys were getting your iPhones, I
Find
knew you
the
guys
weak
were
point
taking the lead, but I'm
and
like, all right,
break
I'll
it.
hang in there because I know BlackBerry's gonna do the right thing and they're gonna be
That's the
right back in
bold.
the game.
What is that?
Yeah,
the Bold is the best. The best phone I ever had.
Yeah, the one you have. They told
Torch?
me, the Torch. They said don't fucking buy that.
Right.
My own cell phone guy told me.
I'm sad.
So,
I didn't think
Is
I
that the
would
one
ever
with
get
the
rid of it.
click, click?
That's the source.
Fire in the hole!
I would have went to Verizon and got anything. I would have got a fucking flip phone from Verizon. No, I have AT&T, but as soon as that Verizon phone comes out, do you understand? I can't wait.
It's not out.
No, but the new phone will be out over the summer.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait.
Nice try.
Call them and go.
And just say,
I'm done.
I wonder if enough people will do that.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't
I think
care.
a lot of people
they,
do that.
They would rather, like, I bought a new phone before my upgrade time.
yeah.
And they just wanted that little.
Spike
They
planted.
want their money.
Last player standing.
You know, I try to really have these drawn out, painful conversations with these people on the
You
phone.
fucking just work.
I want to psychologically,
Yeah, just break them down.
like multiple MIGs. I want them to quit that fucking.
I want them to feel what I'm feeling.
One enemy remaining.
So they don't have to talk to you anymore.
So maybe the next guy gets.
Nice.
Calculated.
I'm not gonna lie, I can see that on my map whenever you join.
Quite frankly, you sound like multiple MIGs.
Charges?
I need
Check.
more.
Brakes?
I make them.
Everybody had connection errors? 'Cause, like, I just like
Yeah.
a couple seconds ago.
Yeah.
Same thing to me.
Here's what I do now. Hello.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. It's happened to everybody, bro. What the fuck?
I'm June. May I help you? I'm sorry. What you say? My phone was cut off. Shut up back there! Go ahead. Say what you was gonna say. Then I asked them, do they force you to say that? Is that something they make you do? You can't just say, well, sir, now they go, would you like me to call you?
Launching smoke.
Or Mr. O'Neill. It's like,
Stim beacon down.
what do you want? Like to do? You know, well,
Placing a alarm.
Off your feet!
Can you imagine when you said what you want to do? Fire down.
Open up the sky!
Take it.
Last player standing.
I'm so bad, man.
Patrice will be fine, miss. No, we've committed to this. Her voice kind of stronger. She developed a southern accent. She sounded like Rod Steiger.
I get the AT&T, I go, look, can you just put somebody on the phone?
Pay attention. I learned something.
I don't want to quibble.
Sorry, just kicked me out for connection error.
I want to get a new phone.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave AT&T.
Bro, we were talking about it and it kicked me.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay $200. I don't.
Yeah.
Just get them on the phone. This $200 is a principle. And if you pay for any other method other than mailing it in or the internet, you gotta pay fucking $4.95. If you do it over the
You
phone,
want to play? Let's play.
So if a million people, this is some black girl in Shreveport, Louisiana. And I said,
Here we go!
I said, you know what? I don't mind paying. Y'all have what, 5 million customers?
Last player standing. Spike down B.
5 million, what, every month? You get some of that. That's cool. But I don't get any of that. So. What?
Alt assist.
All right. This is terrible.
Them psychologically.
Good.
All good, all good.
Lag, eh, buddy?
Yeah. God, bro.
Hey, yeah.
Right now.
If you see one of my creatures, it's a good thing, alright? You'll figure out what they do eventually.
Jimmy, what his experience has been with Verizon.
I haven't switched yet.
What?
Oh, Fios. You know what? On cable, one of the best phone calls ever made. Could you come this day and cut it off? Why, sir? I have a better service coming.
Oh, wow.
If I'm telling a chick you break it up with her because her cunt stinks. How they try to
Don't let me down now, yeah?
The guy was great.
But they will call you back.
I'll say this.
Because you're dealing with the fucking the drones. You want to deal with the King B. You want to get him.
I don't know enough about Fios yet. The app, I don't know how to fire up said I need to have a thing installed, but I do have a thing installed. My box is installed. So far, the picture quality is very good. The guide is great. It comes up immediately. I'm happy. It's a little confusing.
Yeah.
So I'm not good with it yet, but I will.
Get the hang of it. How do I fucking
on the iPad? I just app it's not activated. What the fuck do I do?
You just gotta sign up for your account.
But I did already.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Right.
You're all right. Stay safe. Going back in.
Yeah, so what? In stores now. On iTunes, download it.
It's all in the delivery. I just want to whoop his ass for that shit. God damn it.
But I really don't know how to sign up for it. I have an account online, and I'm trying to...
fucking files.
I probably could.
Yeah, they're pretty good with the walk you right through it.
It should be fairly easy.
I'm waiting to see how Jimmy
Why
likes.
is he walking around like a NASA scientist?
He's got his
Why, Jimmy?
Well, I came from a trip.
His iPad, his
Watch out!
MacBook Pro.
I want to know how Jimmy's
Smoke's down.
because I'm waiting, and then I'm gonna get it. I'm waiting for you to have it for a week or two to see the pluses and the minuses.
I predict it's it took him a long time to get out. It's brand new in the building. There's a couple of quirks in the system, but the tests were great. But someone in the office had messed up my appointment. The tech guys got it fixed. They were great.
And y'all can't do direct TV in your building, right? They can't have a bunch
We
of
probably
fucking
can, but I don't want it.
satellite
Who
dishes.
wants it? I want
Placing
light.
alarm bot.
Light.
Yes, the speed of
I
light.
want light. I want light. I don't want
Fiber.
cables and copper.
It's
I
like
got off his spike.
It's like that.
That's pretty
I
cool.
got Time Warner right now. I hate it.
Light that's fucking carrier
But
pigeon.
do you hate it or you just hate the arrogance?
I hate it. My fucking internet pops off at least 2 or 3 times a
Think.
week. I gotta reset that. And then,
Last
like
player
jokes about
standing.
with the is happening more and more. I don't know what the
I just
fuck.
Pixelated
AFK.
picture
My bad, bro.
Well, I thought we would go to the restaurant.
And the new thing,
It's
which
all pixelated and the sound fucks up.
and the new
30 seconds left.
That's dire in that hole.
They've overextended their system.
Is that what that is?
When smokes can block the enemy's line of sight. Once they're blind, move.
Defenders win.
And we like, fuck you, you sons of bitches. And it's like, where's the other guy that invented TV for me? Like,
You know why though?
we're lucky there's not only just Time Warner.
Right.
I'll answer that question. When cable was only $20 a month, who gives a fuck?